So here I am down at the beginning of the Big Elbow Loop, Kananaskis country, and I'm going to be riding that way. It's a 47K ride today, close to 1,000 meters uphill. I might see snow today, so I'm going to have to see what happens, but it's cool, very cool. I'm in cold weather gear pretty much, but it feels good out in the woods. Not too bad as far as the temperature. Once you start riding, get warmer, have a jacket, some extra clothes in case they get too cold. So here I am on Big Elbow Trail. This is in Kananaskis country, southwest of Bragg Creek, Alberta. Very quiet out here today, and it's warmed up significantly because I've been riding pretty hard. I'm about 8K in right now. You can see the low cloud cover today. And I think I'm going to ride up into that. Getting a little bit of sunshine, which is kind of nice as well, so it's making the ride a little bit warmer as well. But I'm riding up to, I think it's 2,250 meters today. So I do think I'm going to see snow. I could see snow up in the hills up there a little bit, just beyond that rocky section. So I'm going to get that high at least. So I'll probably ride through snow at the top. Hopefully it's not too much. And get over the top because it's a pretty fast downhill back to the car. I think about 14 or 18K straight downhill. I don't think I go uphill hardly at all in 18K. So it's going to be an interesting ride, and making good progress right now. Gets a lot harder though. When I was planning on taking a ride today, I wanted to do something a little longer, and I looked along 66 Highway, which is southwest of Bragg Creek, and I didn't find anything else, so I came back here. I did this ride earlier this year, and I almost didn't do this because of this area right here. Back in the spring, when I walked through here, there was no rocks in the middle. These cement pieces weren't here either, so I think they're preparing to put a bridge across here. We had to walk across this whole section, right from where the water is here to the water is over there. It was all water, so probably they've thrown rocks in here or the river has changed a little bit, but this should be a little bit easier, I think, to get through today than it was back in the spring. We got our feet pretty darn wet in some pretty cold mountain water here last year. My friend Andre and myself. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to get a little bit of wet feet here, but I think I could avoid it a little more by going through here, across there, and over there. I'm going to have to walk in and get my feet wet through here, but luckily I brought along some warm thermal socks, some additional socks, so it should make it a little bit easier for me to get through here and not have terribly cold feet, which I've got right now because water is coming right out of the mountains. All right. So, right through here, feet are already wet, so what the hell, you know. And then this is the hardest obstacle. So to get a bridge across here, you're good to go all the way down this trail. I won't have any difficulties getting through here at all in the future. So here we go. So there we go. I did notice that back on the trail this way, it looked like they had come through and widened the road a little bit. Probably try to get some equipment down here to move this cement in here. But this is looking good. And the hardest obstacle is out of the way. I'm about 7K into my ride. There's a river down there. And this is all fire, a lot of fire road through here. But this last section here was tough because you really got to work for your kilometers. Like this. Up, down. It's some really steep sections I had to push my bike. They're just really impossible for me to pedal up. 20% grades on rock like this is really tough sometimes, but nice scenery, and my feet have warmed up after getting soaked back there in the river. Really pretty along this stretch, right along the river. And just as I got to the top of this hill, the sun came out, and you can see the clouds kind of hanging over the mountains right in there. And it's really lovely through here right now. I don't know. Still think I might see snow, but I don't know. I'm up at about 1,900 meters now. I got about 300 meters of elevation to go up still, so it's possible. Lovely view here. I think I'm about 5K from the top now. I'm still on the Big Elbow trail, and I'm going to get to the Little Elbow soon, but I think I'm about 4 or 5K away from that. Still some significant uphill to do before I get there, but a lovely view here as well. This is a great view in the summertime when you'll have the cloud cover there, because you can see further on and mountains beyond that as well. But you start to feel pretty isolated when you get out this far. I'm 18, 19K into the mountains now from my car. I haven't seen anybody. This is one of the more beautiful views along this trail. The creek running, or the river running down here. And as a matter of fact, if you look along the side, on the side that doesn't get as much sun, that's snow down there. Not up here, because this is getting the sun. That's shaded, but there is snow down there. Just a beautiful view here. Absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of sunshine coming in as well, making it, or brightening it up a little bit. All right, so right now I am about to make a turn. Now this road here continues to go up, and it goes up significantly and gets much steeper around the corner. I think it's about a 1.5 to 2K climb up this road right here, and then you're at the top, which is in the 2,250 meter area. Here's the trail right here, and that's where I am, that little spot. So I've done all this right here, and once I get up to the top, and I'm on the Little Elbow, which I'm about to go on to right now, it's a bomb downhill. I should be back to the car, which is parked back here, in about an hour, 10 minutes. I've been riding right now, let me see, an hour and 43. I did pretty good to here. So I think it's about 2 hours to get to the top. Well, another 17, 18 minutes to get to the top. I have gone up 644 meters at this point. This is a 950 to 1,000 meter ride today. And there's a little bit of climbing on the way back, but it's nothing too difficult. It's much harder coming this way. So we'll see how it goes from here. But there are actually some trucks down there. I don't know if you can see them. I'll walk over here. You can see some trucks, pickup trucks down there. And over here I can hear some sound. Listen. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a men working sign here. They're obviously doing some work, and you can see where the trucks have come down and used this road. And I'm going to ride up there right now. Lovely view though. Wow. I'm at the top. I'm at 2,218 meters above sea level. And you can kind of get a view of the background. No snow up here. It's because it's so open. There were places on the way up that I did see some snow, but they were sheltered from the sun. And 22.8K, 877 meters of elevation. So that's how much I've gone up today, 877. And still a little bit more to go, but not much. It's all downhill from here, I swear. It's like 18 kilometers downhill right here. And it's pretty fast, so it won't take me long to get back. And it took me 2 hours to get here, riding time. Stopped a couple times, take some pictures, get some videos, have a drink, eat something. But a lovely day up here. And you can see we've had snow. It wasn't like this in the summertime. I was here in the spring. There was no snow like this, I don't think, in the spring. This snow has fallen over the last week or so. We're getting closer to snow falling in Alberta. Lovely out here. Yeah, a little bit muddier coming down than it was going up. Those slippery sections when you get rolling through the really fast downhill. Fun though, I'll tell you. Beautiful view out here today. Look at that. Stop here for a sec. Wow. What a view. Beautiful sunshine after a pretty gloomy start to this ride, I'll tell you. My goodness. I'm puffing. I hardly pedaled at all. And going downhill, yeah, takes a bit out of you. Just continuing along with this ride, heading back on Little Elbow. The Elbow River is right along here. I'll come along it in just a few minutes, but I just wanted to get some shots of this unbelievable scenery today. And the clouds have cleared out from the mountains. They were hanging over and kind of blocking the view earlier, but they've blown away. The sun's come out, warmed up a little bit more, and this ride is getting better all the time. I'll just ride down here a little bit further with the camera on. Alright, so I thought I'd get sort of a 360 here as I get closer to my original departure spot. Yeah, here we are, kind of in a clearing. And again, it's mostly fire road. I've been bombing downhill. I've hardly done any uphill in the last 14, 15K. So I still got only about 20 or 30 meters of up to do, and all the rest of it is down. But you get some beautiful views out here. And we're into some campground area. Once in a while, and I think I hear somebody, but it's possible. It's been pretty quiet out here, but you can hear the river off in the distance. So here is the Elbow River. I'm about 8 or 9K, I think, from my car. And I actually walked through a river earlier. If you watched this video, you saw it. Water's pretty darn cold coming out of the mountains. It's pretty through here. I think I might end up seeing some people pretty soon. They don't usually stray too far from the parking lot, but probably within a couple of K of the parking lot, I'll start to see some hikers out here. and I am pretty close to the car now. The gate here, and I tell you, conditions changed a lot from when I left to now. When I left, I think it had just rained out here. Some of the cars in the parking area were wet, and that's not the case now. It's pretty sunny. It's actually pretty nice. Although the high out here today is expected only to be 11. I mean, it's only early September. 11 degrees. Not good. I am back at the car, and I'm back pretty muddy. I don't know that my face is covered in mud. It could be. I know the lens could be a little dirty because when I took it off my helmet, it was a little dirty. I cleaned it off the best I could. And the bike is pretty dirty too. The trail going out, pretty dry. I was pretty happy, and then coming back, it was pretty muddy. It was wet coming down, but you know, what do you expect? We did get some rain yesterday in Calgary and down in this area. And I expected to clean the bike anyway, but here's the parking area that, well, just at the end of 66 Highway, not too far from Forget-Me-Not Pond. It's beautiful down here, it really is, and I almost think I might pull my tires and wheels off my bike and go down and dip them and clean them off in the river. I'll have to do it at home for sure before I take it in the house, but great ride. So let's just take a look at the tail of the tape today. Let's see what we got going here. All right, so you see that okay, I hope. All right, so 3 hours. So it took me 3 hours to do 42.7K. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I went up 1,048 meters. It'll probably be adjusted down a little bit. I think it's about 950, 960. Maximum speed 49.1. I averaged 14K an hour. I went down 1,042 meters, burned 2,138 calories. So it was pretty good ride. And I'm going to put it up against the ride I did here in the spring. I think overall, I mean, I think I did it faster, and I didn't take as much time on the trail. I stopped more in the spring than I did on this one. So I kind of hoofed it a little bit faster along here, but overall a great ride today. I'm glad I got it in. I needed to challenge myself again. And if you're ever in Kananaskis country and you're just a little bit southwest of Bragg Creek, might want to try the big elbow, little elbow loop. Do the whole thing. I would suggest you do it clockwise. Counterclockwise won't be as much fun, I wouldn't think.